And I did get in-state tuition, which, whoo, if you got out-of-state tuition, I couldn't be me. Could not. I like them angles. Hello, internet people. It's me, Fee. So, today I am reclined in my car, chillaxing at a very strange angle. I honestly was like getting ready to take a nap, to be 100. And today I'm going to talk about how I got into debt, my background, some factors that contributed to me getting into debt, and then this is probably going to be a whole series, so hang tight. How I got into debt. So I started college when I was 18, and I had no idea that it cost money. I know that sounds horrible, but at 18, you're told that, you know, you got to go to school, and you're like, all right, cool, more school, whatever. And it doesn't dawn on you that you actually have to pay for this. And even still, like, you understand you should pay for things, but it doesn't really, like, your brain is just the disconnect from you paying for things and you actually having to work for it, I think, are two different things. So up until that point, I had never held a W-2 job. I really didn't have any experience with working, so I wasn't really forced to work as a kid in high school. I mostly did sports, and my mom was cool with that. So when I turned 18 and I graduated high school and I was starting to go to college, I went through the whole financial aid process and getting my mom's income, and that year was a bad year because my mom had cashed out her 401k, so it made it look like she had earned more than she did. So my qualifying amount of income I could use to get loans was higher, and so my loan amount or my grant amount was lower, much lower. And so I still qualified for my loans, I just didn't qualify for grants. So there was, needless to say, a gap in my paying for tuition. And then on top of that, I also had to worry about how am I going to support myself, because it's college, I'm 18, I'm out of the house essentially. Not really. My freshman year, I moved in with my Nana, who is a little closer to my campus, so I just took the city bus. But that was all on me. Like, transportation was all on me. Food was all on me. I had a free place to stay, which was nice. Very grateful for that. In hindsight, I realized it was mucho expensive. But I had a place to stay, but I didn't have food. I didn't have transportation. I didn't have, like, money. So, needless to say, I needed a job. That's pretty much the base of my debt. Like, once I started school, within the first week of me going to college, I ended up getting a job, and it's been like a roller coaster since. There yet has to be a year that I've had less than 2 W-2s a year. I always have like multiple jobs regardless of what my primary occupation is. I always have a side job somewhere. So how I got into college is supposedly mostly it. I really wasn't. I didn't get a credit card. My mom was kind enough to express that to me. Don't get a credit card when you're in school. So that type of frugality was pushed upon me. Like, don't get a credit card. Whatever you do, don't get a credit card. So I strayed away from getting a credit card. I had my little debit card, my savings card, and that was it. I didn't make any money in college. I ain't gonna lie. I worked a lot. I ain't making no money. But I ended up graduating college in 5 years with $52,000 in debt initially. And then, plus interest, it balloons up. So I didn't pay, which in hindsight, I'm kicking myself. I didn't pay any of the interest while I was in school. So that's actually why it's so high. I think I ended up being like, I want to say 54 or 56 at the end of the day. I went to a pretty good college, so pretty expensively good college, but pretty good regardless. And I did get in-state tuition, which, whoo, if you got out-of-state tuition, I couldn't be me. Could not. And in hindsight, like, I realized it would have been much cheaper for me to start at a community college and then go to my school, or even just go to a state school. graduated college. I didn't have a job. I didn't get a job straight out of college. So for my degree, it was more about who you knew to get your job. That I interviewed a lot, and my mom was so supportive. She would drive me. I didn't have a car, so she would drive me wherever I needed to interview at. I got a couple interviews. Nothing got called back. Bye, internet people. Like and subscribe. Sorry, I'm gonna chill, but like and subscribe. Bye.